Good morning. I'd like to give my praises to Yahweh Bashir Shah, Ron Kwakadaz, and salutation to the elders that were well, and to the apostles and the brothers that's laboring in truth, doing great work diligently, night and day and night. A shout out to you, sincere sisters, who loving yourself, respecting yourself, loving your husband, respecting your husband, loving your children, doing the righteous things in the eyes of the Lord, and to the hopeful elect. Just stay positive and do the honorable things. All right. Yeah. So I'm making this quick video real quick before I start, and I want to just give some encouraging advice to people. Sometimes you may feel like, why I'm not getting my break, why I'm not deserving the fruits of my labor, why I'm not getting to the level that Yahweh, that God want me to be. And sometimes people that's in your life can hinder that. Sometimes they may mean well for you, but then they also have they also have an evil feeling towards you as well. I mean, I know it may sound crazy, but sometimes people may mean well, and then when God is always shining the light on you, right? God is always shining the light on you. They want that light. They want to be that light. But so instead of them embracing that light, they tend to dim the light, So they can never turn the light off, but they gonna try to dim it, because what God has in store for you, no man can destroy, and I asked myself, I said, how can people with this such a character, have animosity towards you, have hatred towards you, jealousy towards you, right? And in the midst of all, you're trying to stay positive within it. Sometimes God let these things happen because there's a breakthrough get ready to come your way. Yahweh do these things, right? And hold on, yo. Drinking my little apple juice, right? Sometimes Yahweh let you sit back and reflect and watch people, man. And he allow people to do or say certain things because he's gonna prove a point to show you who they really are. You know what I'm saying? The scripture tell us, man, so a man thinketh, so is he. And when sometimes people feel a certain kind of way about you and it gets revealed, and you look and be like, damn, that's how you really feel, and then when you tell the truth about them, especially they not saying nothing without no facts. They just saying shit and what they feel in their heart. And always watch people. When they say, oh, I'm just joking, I'm just playing, you're not playing. You feel how you feel. And you thinking because the world treasure, right? Before you got to where you got, right? And before you could downsize or downplay someone before they get there, who was you? You didn't have shit. You didn't have nothing. So how you have the audacity to tell people or look down at someone because their level is not there, or they're trying to grow there. When I see people like that, you're out of my life. I can't respect you. I don't respect you no more. It's phony. You know what I mean? And I don't have no hatred, no animosity. You know, Yahushua told us to pray for our enemies, which is our fellow Israelite brother and sister. You know, and the Lord told us, man, he said, forgive them for what they do not understand. You know, but you don't got to be stupid to accept that. You understand? So to make a long story short, right? People say things that they don't mean to say, but I don't like that. I don't like that. People don't mean to say things that they didn't mean to say, but you said it. I don't care how much of a disagreement we got, or I'm angry at you. I'm not going to feel what I don't say. You know what I'm saying? If I said it to you, then I'm going to express that. And especially if I'm not doing that to you, I'm not thinking about calling you a name, but once I start seeing little things, little implications of things that you're doing, it's not right. Of course I see it, you know. But what I realize about people are, I hate, excuse me, I don't want to say that word. Let me take that back. I dislike when people don't want to hear about themselves. They want to get mad and frustrated and argue with you. You like you ignorant. You ignorant, you know? And sometimes you got to cast people out, right? In order for you to remain positive and to remain focused, you got to let people go. Don't never let people derail what you got going on. I'm telling you, it's not a good look. It is not a good look. People are evil. People say or feel what they really feel in their hearts, man. More than mine, because this is just an organ, you know. But you guys understand what I'm saying. You know, don't never ever let no one disrespect you. You know, and they don't realize that you are a special child to the Lord, man. You God's child, okay? And Yahweh is protecting you. That's his name in the Hebrew. Yahweh is protecting you, man, through his son. Because we can't get to the Father without his son. So when I see these type of behaviors and I see this type of foolishness, it's like, where is this coming from? But the Lord always show you. The Lord always give us warning before destruction comes. So we have to see that. I knew it already. My spirit already forewarned me of a situation that happened. I knew it. My spirit told me. My spirit told me. And guess what? When you do something ignorant and something foolish and something evil, and it baffles other people looking at you like, what the hell you doing? You messed up. So what you got to do is, sorry's not going to make it right. You got to accept your wrongdoing, right? You got to accept what comes with it and don't do it no more. It's that simple. You know? Yeah, sometimes we do or have little arguments, we have disagreements, we say things. But once you start disrespecting people and you start coming out your mouth, you know, why the fuck is you, excuse me, I apologize. Why are you saying that in your heart? Because that's what you feel. And you like, yo, damn, this dude a snake. This dude he's a cornball. Now I know why people do you wrong. Now I know why people will do. Anytime you have someone who say, yo, this person do me wrong, this person did this and that and that, because you the problem. You the problem. They know that you ain't shit. They know that you is not a good person. Let me tell you something. Money don't make you a good person. Money just shows you more who you really are as well. People have this thing twisted on this planet like that's going to save them. When you die, you can't take that with you. That money that you used to have on that job, when you retire, that same money is going to the next person to take care of their family. So what makes you so special? People just do foolish things. So I encourage you guys to don't engage. You know what I mean? Don't argue with that. Don't argue with that type of being. Don't argue with that type of spirit. Don't give that person more energy than what it deserves. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. I'm telling y'all, please. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. So what you're going to do is remove yourself from that and you pray to the Lord. Okay? You read your Bible and ask the Lord to guide you and protect you. You know, these things happen because your prayer was answered. Now, I asked the Lord on numerous occasions about the situation, and he revealed it to me. He showed it to me, and it blew up, poof. And now I'm not with that no more. So I'm a testimony to you guys. I'm explaining my testimony. I'm not gonna get more into details because it doesn't do me no service. But I'm just telling y'all, you know, you guys may have a different experience. But I'm saying that the Lord will reveal things about people, what they do in the dark. You know, I had a young lady that I knew. She called me. You know, I know her sisters and her mom and grandmother. So she spoke to me. She told me about her child's father, and she said she was so hurt. And she said that she found out some truth. She found out some secrets about him, which became true. She found out some things, and she said it devastated her so bad. She said she couldn't be with him. And what he did was the unthinkable. So she said she was so hurt behind it. And she told me yesterday. And I told her, I said, well, listen, you know, are you trying to rekindle with him? Or she said she's absolutely never going to rekindle. And what she told me, nah, that's violation. It's out. He's being wicked. So I said, nah, he can't do nothing like that, you know. And that's you know, and it's not to stop him from loving his son, but his actions, what he's doing, is so evil that she said that she don't want that spirit by her and her son. So I understand where Eve is coming from, you know. So I told her sister, I said, listen, I pray for you, you know, and I hope everything works out for you, you know. She's a little younger than me, you know. I knew her family and them from Brownsville, you know, and you know, she's not a bad person, you know, but she's quick to own up to her wrong. I always knew that about her, you know what I'm saying. When I was teaching in after school program, teaching the kids, whatever, you know, when I was teaching them in after school program, having I had like the basketball, so I was a coach, and I would teach them, you know, help the kids with their homework. I was a counselor at this time, but you know, I switched my position to now. So, but you know, so I basically saying is like, watch the snakes, watch the people that's no good, because they will show you who they are. All right, guys, I hope this video is edifying. I hope you guys will learn a lesson from this. And, you know, just take heed, man. Everybody's not your friend. Everybody don't love you. And people always will try to love bomb you so that you can forget what they did. So please, don't buy this. Shalom.